Hi everyone, welcome to Kojo channel. Today I want to share a simple but powerful story about 7 virtues that can completely change the way we live our lives. Dignity, patience, diligence, generosity, courage, wisdom, and devotion. This is the story of a young man named Kojo. Kojo lived in a small, peaceful village. He was not the richest man in the village, and he was not the most powerful either. But the way he lived his life slowly earned him the respect of everyone around him. One day, something happened in the busy village market. A man suddenly began shouting insults at Kojo in front of many people. The crowd expected Kojo to become angry and start a fight. But Kojo did something different. He stayed calm. He looked at the man quietly and walked away without insulting him back. The people watching were surprised. That day, they saw the power of dignity. Kojo was also a farmer. After planting his maize on a small farm, he knew the crops would not grow overnight. Days passed. Weeks passed. Sometimes the sun was too hot, and sometimes the rain delayed. But Kojo never complained. He trusted the process and waited calmly for the harvest. That is patience. Every morning, before the sun even rose, Kojo was already awake. While others were still sleeping, he walked to his farm with his tools. He worked carefully, removed weeds, watered the plants, and made sure everything was growing well. Day after day, he worked with dedication. That is diligence. One afternoon, as Kojo returned home from his farm, he saw an elderly woman sitting quietly outside her small house. She had no food to eat that day. Without hesitation, Kojo went home, took part of his harvest, and shared it with her. The woman was deeply grateful, and the villagers were touched by his kindness. That is generosity. Later, something serious happened in the village. There was a meeting under the big tree where the villagers gathered to discuss an important problem. Many people knew the truth about the situation, but they were afraid to speak because a powerful man was involved. The crowd was silent, but Kojo stood up and spoke honestly. He knew it might be difficult, but he chose to stand for what was right. That is courage. Kojo also understood that life requires careful thinking. Before making important decisions, he always took time to listen to the village elders. He listened, reflected, and thought deeply before acting. Because of this, people trusted his judgment. That is wisdom. And through all the seasons of his life, Kojo remained loyal to his family, his community, and his values. He helped others, worked hard, and stayed committed to doing what was right every day. That is devotion. Over time, the people of the village realized something important. Kojo did not become respected because of money or power. He became respected because he lived by these 7 powerful virtues, which is dignity, patience, diligence, generosity, courage, wisdom, and devotion. These virtues shaped his life and inspired everyone around him. And the truth is, these virtues can shape our lives too. Thank you for watching Kojo channel. If this story inspired you, please like the video, share it with someone who might need encouragement today, and subscribe for more powerful stories and life lessons. See you in the next video.